This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Thursday, the 1st of October. I'm James Spann. Cloudy, cool, wet at times for the state through the beginning of the weekend. Eyes on Joaquin. Increasing evidence it might stay offshore. A lot to talk about, so let's go. An upper low beginning to form here across the deep south. That'll keep us cool and kind of wet at times for a few days, and that's going to turn Joaquin to the north. That's a visible satellite view. Clouds cover most all of Alabama. Sunshine very hard to find around here today. Not much on the radar, but understand we got some drizzle falling from the low cloud bases that's too light to be seen by radar. The radar beam is basically overshooting a lot of that. So if you got a football game coming up tonight, expect some light rain or drizzle in a few stadiums. And yeah, buddy, indeed it did turn cooler. Birmingham, 65. Anniston 67, Tuscaloosa 70. Those numbers 10 to 15 degrees below average for the 1st of October. And we'll see numbers like that tomorrow and Saturday as well. Severe weather not expected around the nation today or tonight, but whoa, Nelly. Look at the rain numbers and understand, this is important. The rain you see there in the east is not directly related to the hurricane. Even if this thing stays offshore, there'll be some tremendous rain amounts with a bullseye coming over South Carolina in the mountains of western North Carolina. This is a higher resolution look at that. It's suggesting a bullseye of 17.74 inches around Greenville, South Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina. And this is for the next 5 days, valid through Thursday morning. And the amounts in our state, heavier near the Georgia border. They taper off tremendously to hardly anything over far west Alabama near the Mississippi border. So the potential for flooding is very high. This could be a huge high-impact event for the Carolinas. And again, we stress, not directly related to the hurricane. In the tropics, we got the ghost of Ida that's east of Joaquin. That might try and get its act together, but that's gaining latitude, no threat to land. Joaquin looking very impressive. This thing is a Category 4 hurricane. Top winds 130 miles per hour, just battering the central Bahamas. I cannot imagine some of the rain totals they're having there. Look at modeling. Models shifting to the right. The model's doing the hokey pokey, and by golly, it looks like that European is going to be the winner. You know, the European all along had this thing moving out to sea. Well, all the American models are shifting in that direction now. Here's the GFS ensemble. The mean, again, that's the black line with the black squares, keeping it offshore. You got a couple of members bending it back over toward North Carolina, but clearly the bulk of the members take it out to sea. Here's the official track from the Hurricane Center. This is the 2 o'clock advisory, and you can see they've still got it pretty close to Long Island by Tuesday morning of next week as a tropical storm, but gut feeling they'll be shifting that to the right, farther away from the coastline later this afternoon. Of course, anything goes, but confidence is increasing. This thing could very well stay offshore. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And look at that upper low digging down into South Alabama. That's going to turn the hurricane north. Clouds, cool, some light rain at times. We stay in the 60s. Both the NAM and the GFS are printing a high of 66 for Birmingham, with periods of light rain. Some light rain possible for the high school football games tomorrow night. No thunder, no lightning. Saturday, Joaquin moving north. Still, we got a lot of moisture. It looks like we'll have some light rain at times Saturday, not all day. The better chance of rain over the eastern half of the state. Auburn's got a home game at 3 o'clock. There could be some light rain there. I'd take the rain gear. Alabama, no doubt, rain will likely fall in Athens. No thunder, no lightning. I think the heaviest rain will be a little east of there over South Carolina. Sunday, it still looks like we might need to mention still a few lingering showers, especially from Birmingham east and south. We might hit 70 on Sunday. And then Monday, we start to dry out. And again, the GFS is taking Joaquin, well, east of the United States East Coast now. Monday would be partly sunny with a high approaching 80 as the heights are coming up. This is Tuesday, and the GFS is actually showing mid-80s. Next week could be pretty warm. Same thing Wednesday, sunny, low to mid-80s. And a week from today, got a trough coming in from the Great Plains, a deep surface low that's over Omaha, Nebraska. That almost looks like a chance of strong storms around Kansas City and Tulsa, if that's right. Here's the end of the forecast. This is the end of next weekend, Sunday, October 11th. The polar jet has retreated north, and that looks dry with a warm afternoon and a pleasant night. That's right. Temperatures, of course, very cool in the short term, but next week, again, we might see some low 80s in here as the heights begin to come back up. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.